evening, everybody. Welcome back to the Chuck and Lisa Show. I am the Chuck half, and sitting across from me is my beautiful bride, the Lisa half.
That's not my name.
Can we get the whole thing, Lisa?
Huh? What?
What?
The crowd, the audience, the studio audience was asking if we could get the whole thing, Lisa.
That must be Daryl. I think Daryl likes you, Lisa. I told him that today.
Yeah.
Yep. No, who can blame him? Pretty hot.
You're silly.
Most. But that's what you like about me. I keep you laughing. Howdy, Daryl. There's Lisa and Chuck. All right, we're going to have some fun tonight. Not do serious stuff on this show. That's all reserved for the right side of politics, which follows this show at 8:30.
Oh boy.
And we've posted links, and Darce will post it again. I'm certain of it. Right, Darce?
Sure, Chuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Darce just told me never to wear gray shirts because I turn invisible.
Yeah.
I kind of want to be a head one day.
Yeah.
Like a black background with just my head.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be pretty cool. So, what's new personally for you guys, Lisa? Anything fun and exciting?
Nope.
Chickens left out overnight. Dogs don't care.
They don't care anymore.
Dogs don't care anymore. Cool. That's a
No. Cotton's too old now to chase them down and kill them like she did
Muffins
before.
afraid of them.
Muff's afraid of them.
Maybe can't see them.
The chickens think that Shelby is one of them,
Yeah.
and say he's blind.
And they come up on the porch and eat dog food.
Yeah,
when
they
nobody's
come and
looking.
eat the dog food, and the dogs don't even defend it. They're like, I'm not messing with a chicken.
Those are sharp.
They got those claws and that pecker. No, just no. So it's an interesting relationship. So, I mean, we really should put the chickens away because of predators that could get in the yard.
I forgot.
I know, but we also have 4 feet fence around the yard.
Yeah.
So
All right.
easy for a fox or anybody to get in.
Yeah.
Far out, huh? Dersh, what's new with you, dude?
Never heard of them.
Take 2. Dersh, what's new?
Blaney won Pocono.
Woo!
That's a couple days old, but that's as good as I get right there.
Yay.
That's best news of the week so far. Almost.
Well, the other thing is it's going to cost me $120 to get that freaking car. Idiot had to win Pocono.
So,
it's a pretty car.
Are you getting an autograph one?
Oh, of course.
You're so
Definitely.
funny.
I'll sign it. I'll sign it for you for free.
Cool.
Yeah. How many Blaney signed? Oh, never mind. We'll talk
We
about
don't
that in
even-
NASCAR
yeah.
land.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if you guys are leading boring lives like I am, and nothing new is exciting and fun lately.
Nope.
My biggest thing is I am busy as hell on all my 11 sites.
Well, good. What else have you done today?
It makes your brain.
It's
That and I'm
great.
down. That and I'm down to 10 ounces of coffee a day when I used to drink lots of it.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Jeez.
see me at night.
You're
I
old.
just
It's 'cause
lay
you're
there and
old.
look at the freaking ceiling, going, "Why did I have that extra cup of coffee?"
Because you're old.
He is old, isn't he?
You're older.
Shut up, Chuck. What? That Lisa's lie.
That's the first time I heard it today. It's catchy, isn't it? I've heard "shut up, Chuck" and far other things that are worse
It
online.
just flows so easily out of your mouth, you know. It's just,
Yeah.
So does F Chuck.
Chuck, I heard
What's-
today you were a demon. Yeah. At least
Somebody
that's-
said-
Oh, somebody called me a demon?
yeah, so
Really? I got that going for me.
good to know. Yeah, it really is. I mean, can you?
You ever notice demons tend to call people demons?
I don't want to hang out with
actually.
you. Oh, except for you, I guess. But
All right, did you guys know that in 1918, the Bolsheviks executed Tsar Nicholas II of Russia and his family?
I did know that.
That sucked for them.
Yeah.
In 1941, Joe DiMaggio with the New York Yankees got a hit in his 56th straight game.
Cool.
Pete Rose beat him.
Yeah, he did. In 1945, the U.S. detonates the first plutonium-based test nuclear weapon, ushering in the atomic age.
Uh-oh.
Fun.
Kaboom! Mixed bag with that nuclear stuff. As a electrical source, fantastic. Did you hear they're just on a side note? Have you heard that they're going to be building a lot more nuclear facilities across the country?
They who?
Gates, as a matter of fact, he's got a company that's going to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm all for it.
That's
I'm all for it.
Nuclear
That's all France
weapons
uses.
and
I know.
nuclear weapons and nuclear energy are not the same.
It's a
thing.
double-edged sword.
It's not
Nuclear
the same
energy.
thing.
I know. Far different. One's for good, one's for evil. Pretty much. All right. Anyway, 1951, the novel Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger is published. How many of y'all have read it?
I did twice.
I did.
You read it too? Yeah.
I watched the movie.
There you go.
Is there a movie?
Ours was required in school to read it.
Yeah, I read it in school, but I think I had already read it.
Yeah. You read
Yeah.
everything.
It was required when I was in high school too, but they also had Cliff Notes at that point.
I love
so-
Cliff Notes.
I'm stupid.
I've talked about that online the other day. I love Cliff Notes.
Cliff Notes are stupid.
Well, they're for people that have no interest in reading books.
Right.
Right, but but it's just so you pass your class because you don't get anything out of the book that way.
Right. I don't really care if I did
Don't- yeah,
on a lot of
I
books.
I didn't really care if I got anything
Yeah.
out of it. I don't
No,
read books.
I
Never
just
have.
it was just for a grade.
Yep.
I can read 1,000,000 articles a day, 100 articles a day, but don't ask me to read a book for 8 hours.
Yeah,
It's not going to happen.
I've only read 3 books from cover to cover my entire life.
I read a lot of books, but they tend to be the paperbacks like this and this that are about that thick.
The ones that are called Playboy Magazine.
Oh no! Oh no! The best of those were the Penthouse forums. To read my dad's. Shh. No, but like John Carter of Mars. That book is only 200 pages, and it's in a small forum, and that's about the size I'm about good for.
Yeah, no. I mean, I'll read technical manuals and
Yeah.
crap like that all day long, but just reading a fiction book, it just no.
I'm just short attention span theater, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Lisa knows that.
Mm-hmm.
Rain Man.
Well, those are two different things.
Well, they go together though. All part of the same package.
Okay.
In 1969, I remember this like it was yesterday. Apollo 11 takes off. It will be the first manned space mission to land on the moon. How many of y'all were up in the middle of the night watching it?
I'm not sure. It didn't land in the middle of the night.
It took off in the middle. Well, no, it landed in the middle. What did it take?
No.
No, it took off in the evening, and I think everyone watched it. If I
have to
remember
answer
right.
Daryl's question is, how do you become a teacher without reading books? Again, if I'm like reading a science material or math material for a class,
Right.
I just don't read fiction. I don't read fiction or any
Novels or
He's
whatever.
trying to say he's not an English teacher.
And I was not
Right.
an English teacher. I was a math teacher, computer teacher.
And they
so-
couldn't be any different, math and English.
correct
The
So,
mindsets of the teachers.
reading a book to me is like someone who jogs. It's just a waste of time. Just-
Then they fall over dead from an aneurysm.
You're right. Complete,
Lot of good it did you.
complete and utter waste of time. Now again, I'll play basketball, run up and down a court, for 5 hours in a day, and that's no big deal. But just to run on the side of the road for no reason,
I used to be able to do that. Now my knees and back would go, medic! After about 1.2 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But you saw me try to run after the dog that time.
It was funny. I was laughing.
I know, and it hurt.
And then I fell.
I had
And then
I
I
had
had
to dive for the dog because I wasn't going to be running much longer, and I
And
got
then-
her.
And then I laughed more.
Anyway, you're funny. In 1862, famous birthdays. Ida B. Wells. You ever heard of her?
Yes, but I don't remember why.
Journalist and activist.
Okay.
1872, Roald Amundsen.
Never heard of
Discovered the South Pole.
it. He did not discover the South Pole. The South Pole was already there.
All right, he put a pole in the ground.
Is there a real pole though?
There's actually a North Pole and a South Pole.
What do you
Is there,
mean?
though?
He discovered. I thought.
Yeah, he's the first one to get to the South Pole.
I thought he
that?
discovered Polish people in the South. Now you're telling me he went down to Antarctica?
Oh, God. This show is already in the ditch and we're 12 minutes
You
in.
know you need a permit to go to Antarctica
Yeah,
unless you're paying.
unless you want to go.
No, if you want to go, you have to have a permit.
With who? This is not a country.
You have to have a permit to set foot on the continent.
Who's
I
the...
don't know. I'll tell
Probably
you
an
in a minute.
international. It's probably an
I'm
international
guessing it's
thing.
the UN.
Well, I'm sure because
I don't know.
they almost hunted all the what the seals and wars and stuff to
Oh,
into
yeah.
extinction.
That was horrible.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like you can just like take a boat there. Anyway, you have to like sign up for something
Right.
to go, so you have to get a permit from someone.
Right. 1911, Ginger Rogers was born. She was a hell of a dancer, wasn't she?
Oh, amen to that.
1967, Will Ferrell was born. He's done some pretty funny things.
Oh,
Shake and bake.
in that Elf movie,
Yeah.
Richard Connor told me, like, not in the movie, while they were making the
Uh-huh.
movie, Richard Connor told me it wasn't funny.
Really?
Yeah. Was it? No, not Richard Connor. What's his name?
James Conn.
James Caan. Told him he wasn't funny.
That's funny. Considering how he must have felt really stupid right up until the time he died, because that was famous right off the bat.
I don't know. Yeah.
That became an instant Christmas classic. 1968, running back Barry Sanders was born. Detroit Lions.
Detroit.
And in 1971, a very messed up individual was born, Corey Feldman.
Yeah, well, that's because of all that child
Abuse, I know.
acting and stuff.
The child acting casting couch. Sick. Sick. Hey, Durst, show me a picture of this huge freaking cat in the first article. This cat just
What happened?
huge.
What? What did he do? Did he break something?
I hate when he goes uh-oh in the middle of this. What you did?
Somebody who's responsible for producing the show may or may not have downloaded the links.
Downloaded what?
Any of the links.
They're in the thing.
Yeah, they are.
We're
interesting that they're in the.
you mean it's not the
No. I would never tell you anything like that.
just say it so I can start sending you the damn
Yeah,
again.
I never tell you that.
The handy and this is
Hey,
what you
Darth.
get.
Hey, Josh, we're not paying you this week. If they move it because
Oh, that's
they
makes
move it
sense.
because it's for people to take pictures with. So
Oh,
it's like
really?
sort of close, but they have to keep moving it around because otherwise it's not really near
Somebody wasn't doing
magnetic.
his
Huh.
job.
Well, the magnetic pole does
the magnetic
change.
pole changes.
Yeah, it does. It moves, and it's moving a lot more nowadays. Did I send you that? All right. Sorry, folks. You'll have to put up with me Lisa, you talk for a second, or Durst, you say something while I send all these things.
Okay, I just saw a picture.
Something.
I just saw a picture online, and you know how they have those restaurant supply stores where you can, like, Gordon's.
Yeah.
Where you've never been to Gordon's, probably because there's one up in Indiana.
Huh.
But like you can buy like big gallons of mayonnaise or
Yes.
whatever. They have two kinds of mayonnaise: heavy duty mayonnaise and extra heavy duty mayonnaise. What like why?
I think that's all of them.
Why do you
You
need
better tell me you have them this time.
extra heavy
That-
duty mayonnaise?
That is
Right.
one big ass cat.
Isn't it?
You got them now?
Uh-huh.
All right. Did you post the cat? Yeah, kitty.
Lisa.
Look at the size of that bastard.
I do.
Thanks for saving my butt.
Isn't that a big cat?
This cat is 10 kilograms or 22 pounds. He once lifted an entire pizza with his nails.
That's like
And
two
and
Shelby's.
he's going to get even bigger.
That's like two Shelby's.
Man, Northern Ireland. People are blown away when they see Frodo. Nice name for
Yeah. That's awesome. That's a great name.
Frodo is just 2 years old.
Yeah, he doesn't
Jeez.
get that much bigger.
Another 5 to 10.
Yeah, he's
It's
just
a coon cat, I might have guessed.
Yeah.
He talks when he's hungry, and has
Say,
two
bitch.
has 2 more years to grow even bigger. The person that owns him says if he gets any bigger, we don't know what we'll do. Send him to us. You can hang out with the dogs.
God, we eat the dogs.
God, Cotton would be like,
No.
no, just no. Paw up in the air. No. Stay away from me. Isn't he beautiful?
Yeah.
Just a huge bloody cat. Yeah, I mean, he's not even completely stretched out. Her arms are already like,
Yeah.
as they would say in his home country, that's a you fucking cat.
no kidding. How'd you get him in a conference room? Oh, it looks like a
I
conference
don't know.
room.
People in England don't have any stuff in their house. Or like I
She's
don't
got
know.
one picture on the wall. Another tiny
Remember
cat.
when
Or
we watched Wrexham?
Yeah.
Like, and they don't have any pictures on their walls and stuff.
Right. Look at that face. Cool cat. Anyway, who are feral? Oh, Alan Alda? Is that who you mean, Daryl? Alan Alda he's still alive.
You just killed them.
Daryl, you just killed Alan Alda.
What?
Anytime you go, I didn't know somebody was still alive, and then like they died.
So what's the last one?
Richard Simmons.
Richard Simmons.
But that's
Yeah.
not why we didn't say is Richard Simmons still alive.
We were just making Richard Simmons jokes.
No, we were at the VA, and there was a dude named Richard Simmons that had
Right.
an appointment, and they kept calling him, and he wasn't showing up, and we were laughing because they kept saying Richard Simmons.
Right.
Now we know why he didn't show up.
He's dead. All right, next story, Dersh. America's front line against fentanyl is a golden retriever named Goose.
They who?
Goose. That's a fucking dog right there, too. He's a 6-year-old golden retriever, and he patrols incoming traffic from Mexico as they work along the San Ysidro border near San Diego. He's a good boy. He does his job. There's a lot of dogs that do good. They're a lot more effective than people in the packages.
Yeah.
You know?
Nope.
Except when they
Unbelievable.
don't smell right. Well,
This
except
page
when they
has.
don't smell good.
Jeez.
Except when they don't smell good.
Dogs?
Yeah.
Yeah, they can still smell the.
All right, so
Page has
they're
got
also
so many
What's
ads
that?
on. This page has so many ads on it. It won't hold still long enough for me to get it.
oh. Do you use AdBlock in your browser? It's a great little piece and it takes out all the damn ads. It's a free piece.
Yeah, except I can't because it also blocks Wirecast from popping up.
Oh, right. Well, you just turn
Windows.
it off. I see.
Well, I
Anyway, Goose is 6 years old and sniffs out his training chew toy among the throng of pedestrians. That's funny. Anyway, there's a lot of dogs like Goose, like they showed down below in the pictures,
Yeah.
and we need them. Fentanyl's a huge problem, as we personally know.
Hmm.
I love to have
Hate
the
it.
German Shepherd walking the conveyor belt. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they're a beautiful dog. We tried to get one here, but he did not like cats, and that wouldn't work because we're cat
We have
people.
to take him back.
Yeah, disappointing. Pretty dog.
He tried to eat a cat.
Yep, can't have dead cats.
It's funny, man. Our first dog, Renegade,
Yeah.
he hated German Shepherds so much.
Really?
If he saw a German Shepherd, like, you know, when we're riding in the car or something, he
Right.
sees a German Shepherd, he'd try to jump out of the car to go after the German Shepherd.
Ah,
And
that's
he
funny.
hated him so much that we were watching we watched those, you know, the dog shows,
Dog show. Yeah.
the dog shows, and the
Oh yeah.
the what do they call them?
Like Westminster.
Right, but we were watching those. There was competitions where
Yeah.
you know they
Oh
jump
yeah, the
and-
jumping and all that.
right. So anyway, there was a commercial because of course they do dog food commercial stuff. There was a commercial at that time that had a German Shepherd in it, and the German Shepherd flashed up on the screen, and Renegade saw him, and he
Uh-huh.
attacked my screen and almost knocked my 65-inch TV.
Oh my
over
God!
Just because he saw the German Shepherd.
Is that why you got a 105-inch one?
One of the reasons, yeah.
Uh huh.
But yeah, I mean, it was
Gersh's
funny.
TV covers an entire freaking wall.
Pretty close.
Yep.
I'm jealous.
Well, let's
I don't-
get a bigger house.
Our house doesn't have a wall big enough for that TV.
Nope, not unless we covered up two of the windows.
We'd have to cover up windows in order to do it.
Well, that screen covers up the window, so yeah,
Oh, does it?
yeah. So,
It's
yeah,
huge.
There's a window behind it with blackout curtains.
Right. Here's a fun thought for you, Dersh. Moving to the next topic. Today is World Snake Day.
You can
Yes.
have it.
We talked about last week the guy that had 100 snakes in his pants.
Yeah.
Didn't we?
No, we saw an article, you and I.
Yeah.
What was it?
Let's get the report. Some
Individual. Nothing suspicious there. Anyway, if you have a snake, it's his day.
Who
What else you want to
cares?
say?
happy day, snake.
Happy Snake Day.
I'd like to have World Kill a Snake Day.
Yeah, you're not a fan of snakes, are you?
No. Especially the ones we have around here.
Yeah. You're in freaking Florida, and people let
You have
pythons out.
You have
and
the big juicy snakes.
Yeah, you got snakes that'll just wrap around you and squish you.
Mm-hmm. And eat dogs whole.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
And people. I saw an article not long ago about a South American woman. They found her inside a
Yeah.
snake.
Yeah, I saw that too.
her
Yeah.
feet were sticking out
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah, we had our python hunting competition just recently.
Yeah.
Down in the Glades, it was like a fishing competition. You know, biggest snake wins a prize, the longest snake wins
Right.
a prize, that kind of stuff.
Neat. What was the biggest?
I don't know. I just
Oh,
know
okay.
what was going on. I don't really follow
That's
it.
cool. You're not into snake catching competitions?
Yeah, no. They have to catch them by hand too. They can't shoot them.
Yeah.
Or
Oh, really?
yeah.
How the hell are you going to catch a 20-foot
ever-
python
Did they ever
with your hand?
Did they ever have snakes at your church?
No.
No,
Why?
because you went to crazy church.
I didn't go to crazy church. We were a biblical.
I thought you said it was Pentecostal.
But it was.
Sometimes they have snakes.
We didn't have snakes.
That's why I asked if you had snakes.
No.
Yeah, they grabbed
But
that
spirit filled. That's what the word I was using for.
Yeah.
We were spirit filled. Sure.
They had
Snake
teams
belt?
and they grab them by the tail and pull them out of the brush. It's pretty cool to watch them do it.
Is that like a donut?
What?
Spirit filled.
If donut has really, really good stuff inside,
Yeah, it sounds like they should have donuts.
well, that's more likely than snakes. We would have very much more likely had donuts at the church than snakes.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
didn't go. I wasn't
More
there.
Oh god! All right, let's talk about MSG. When we were growing up,
Messenger.
So-
My
So-called
mother used that stuff
people
all the
used
time.
to say, "Don't eat them." What is it? Accent.
Yeah.
Accent's MSG.
Yeah.
First it was eggs, and then it was
Butter.
butter, and
They
every one of
they
those
say,
things.
"Oh, these things are bad for you," and then
Yeah,
later you find out it's not.
This is different because that was like supposed like scientific study said eggs are bad for you, but this was just one random dude
Right.
that like wrote a thing that said MSG's good for you because he didn't like it and it gave him a headache, and so then everybody was, oh my god, we can't have MSG because it's gonna kill us.
That's what
And it
makes
was
Chinese
false.
food great.
And that's what makes a lot of stuff. It's in ramen. It's you know what? I put that stuff on stuff all the time. That's what's in.
Yeah,
That's what's in accent. That's all.
that's all
Yeah.
accent is MSG. Yeah. All right. So anyway, the case against MSG began with a letter to the editor back in 1960s. There was no truth to it.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Some guy just wrote a letter, and then everybody's like, "Yeah, MSG's bad. Makes me sick too."
Same. The butter thing sticks with
kinda like
me
the-
because my mother forced us to eat freaking margarine
It's kind of
because
like,
butter's bad for
yeah,
you.
but hey,
But margarine turns out to be bad for
but
you.
it's a different thing.
Worse for you than
It's not
butter
like-
is, that's for
it's
sure.
Right.
It's a different thing. Yeah.
I know
Well,
it's a
one that-
different thing, but it's not dissimilar.
One that pissed me off the most, and still does, is the coconut oil, or whatever they used to fry French fries.
No, they used to cook them in beef oil tallow. A long time ago. That's why
Right.
they tasted good.
Right.
But then they stopped because it's like cholesterol or whatever.
Yeah, I mean it's another bullshit thing, but they used to cook the McDonald's fries, which were the best fries in the entire universe, until they forced them to change the oil.
And the beef oil.
Yeah.
And it's just gross now. It's just horrible.
Yeah, they have this nasty aftertaste now.
They're
No.
really terrible.
If you had the original versus that, you'd go,
But you can't have them at the same time.
No. Somebody actually did that on one of the shows. Of the chubby guy that was on the eating show. That's on all the eating
I'm
shows.
not chubby anymore.
I know he went on a diet, but he did a study on it. He had some make the original fries and the vegetable fries, and the originals were just so much more
Anytime you cook
delicious.
something in meat, it's gonna taste
Hell
better.
yeah, give me meat. Yep. Then we find the oils aren't good for you, so they switch to
Some of
another
the
oil.
Some oils aren't good, like palm oils. Those are nasty.
Right. We have a Florida woman story for you, Dersh.
Hey, I'm part of a Facebook group that's called Florida Man.
Yeah, that's funny.
It
As
is
long
pretty
as you
funny.
don't
You should
show-
find stories in
As
there.
long as you don't guess the headline, then you probably do.
Anyway, a woman is facing battery charge after striking her boyfriend in the head with a thrown apple. What?
Watch. I bet if you hit with a hard part, it would hurt.
Okay.
It might make your ear
For-
bleed a little bit.
For this, we've got domestic charges
Did you
that'll
know what I
stick with
said?
this person the rest of her life.
It might make your ear bleed a bit.
Yeah. Well, he got it. He can get one of those earrings now. It went straight through his ear.
What?
No. Front, the
No,
hole?
it did not.
Yes, it did. There's a big hole up there.
It's a big hole in your
So I don't know what he's going to do about that. I guess probably plastic surgery.
after he takes the cat off his ear.
Well, that was a good way to actually do it.
No, it wasn't. My nurse friend, like, he'd go with band like that, like stick a piece of square with a piece of like duct tape on there. That's not how you do it.
Yeah, look, it worked.
Yeah. Anyway. Oh, by the way, my boss tried to talk about. He's like, we were just talking about random stuff, man, and she's like, there was a shooting this weekend, and I was like, did you hear about, like, down in Houston when like the people are being mean to the people that are trying to fix their city because they are?
Yeah.
And her son lives down there. She goes, well, it's taken a week. I go, well, why would you be mean to the people who are trying to fix it?
Right.
But anyway, so like we didn't have to talk about what she wanted to talk about because nobody else did either.
So you changed the subject.
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't even notice.
Like you did for my story about the one with the Apple Watch.
Don't.
According to records, at 1 a.m., an argument yesterday, whatever day, July, 14 days ago. I don't know why this is just showing up. Chucked her Apple Watch at her boyfriend and the 35-year-old.
Yeah,
In
because you know he was doing
in
something.
the left ear, got a cut.
I told you.
And
know.
which bled. Oh no, I'm bleeding. I'm calling the police on you.
No, he was doing something to piss her off. You know that probably, right?
He calls and gets her arrested. That sticks with her the rest of her life.
It's in Florida. It doesn't matter. Everybody gets one when they move there. Right?
Oh wait. The cops also noted the man's V-neck was stretched and torn by the defendant, who grabbed him by the collar.
V-necks don't have a collar.
The alleged attack occurred in the couple's Gulfport, Florida home,
It's up on the
which
panel,
purchased
right?
in 2016 for $139,000.
Care
No, I don't know,
house
but they
is.
told you all this. And she and the victim are parents to 3 small children. He gets
Yeah.
arrested.
Well,
Huh.
maybe he said stop.
She was
Maybe
arrested
he
on
kept
a
asking her-
misdemeanor count and booked in the county. Oh wait, it's not domestic. It
Maybe-
was misdemeanor.
Maybe he kept asking her what time it was.
Hey baby, hey baby, what time is it?
Look.
Uh-oh. Tressiter, the woman, who had previously been convicted of DUI and leaving the scene of an accident,
Uh-oh.
ordered by the judge to have no contact with the victim. What about the kids? Except for exchanging texts. Oh, for the child care.
That'd be
Oh,
fun.
Florida people. Sheesh.
He was probably being annoying.
You think?
Probably.
You'd never do that.
What, throw my watch at you?
No, be annoying.
I'm not.
You'd say that. College Park Airport and Aviation Museum. The world's oldest. Get the picture of the main city, Mr. Dersh.
What?
The airport. College Park Airport.
You want the airport or you want the planes?
Seaplane. Is the world's oldest continuously operating airport and was founded by none other than the Wright brothers.
I didn't even know there was an airport. in
I never
College
knew
Park.
the Wright brothers were ever went to College Park.
I don't know. Well, you know what? If you were going from Ohio to Kitty Hawk, you might go through Maryland and then come down like that.
Yeah,
Right?
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that.
In this picture, I see a Piper Cub, a Stearman. Oh wow, really
oh
nice
God,
plane.
Rain Man.
I can Rain Man airplanes. Airplanes
Man.
too. I used to be a pilot. So anyway, that's pretty cool. The airport started in 1903.
I did not even know there was an airport there.
However, it wasn't until 1909 until they took the Wright brothers up on their pitch.
Yeah, they started the airport before airplanes, and then
They had to have a place to fly from once they made them. The airport has been named cradle of aviation and is home to many aviation
how
firsts.
come I never even heard of it?
I don't know. The first female passenger in an airplane, Irene Van Diemen, here in 1909. In 1912, Bernetta Adams Miller became the first female pilot to fly a military aircraft. I didn't know that. That's cool. In 1911 and 12, bomb sights and machine guns were fitted onto airplanes and tested for the first time there. In 1912, Lieutenant Henry Arnold became the first pilot to reach a mile in altitude. Wow, that's pretty early.
It was the original Mile High Club.
Yeah, he was the first
By
mile
himself.
higher.
By himself.
Man, that sucks. Nothing's worse than being in the Mile High Club all by yourself.
Depends
In
on
19
what kind of reading material you have with you.
That's true. And if it doesn't fly out of the airplane, whoa! They didn't have cockpits then, you know. You were kind of sitting on the wing.
What?
The original airplanes, they didn't have like cockpits.
I watched that thing last
I
night.
know. They like sat on the wing with a chair next to the pilot.
He was the pilot.
I know, but for a passenger, the original ones had like 2 seats.
I know. I watched the same stupid
I know.
movie you did yesterday.
Right, so you know this.
Yes.
They don't know this necessarily.
Okay.
Not talking to you, I'm talking to them.
Oh, okay. Don't talk to me. Shut up, Chuck.
In 1918, the post office began its air mail service here, expediting mail between Washington, Philadelphia, and New York. This place is famous as heck.
So, yeah, by the way, you never said College Park is in College Park, Maryland. You never told her, like, you assume people know that.
There you go.
And that's
See,
where
you
university...
added something to the show. And a middle finger to boot.
And nobody saw that except you.
And now they know. Now we see too. They can see the shadow on the wall. Oh God!
College
1920,
Maryland.
I gotta hurry up. Emil and Henry Berliner made the first vertical takeoff. VTOL, really? Huh?
College
Helicopter.
Park, Maryland is where University of Maryland is.
Yeah.
You know
The
that.
armpit of Maryland.
No, I think that's...
If you've ever been to the VU, you knew it was gross.
There's a thing, I'll tell you later, but there's a PG County, or the PG County, and there's George County. It's different.
Is it?
Different,
According to whom?
according to the people that live there.
So the people that live in Prince George's are the ones that have a little money in the nicer houses?
Yes.
I got it now. And PG is relegated to all the black people that live there that
I didn't say
occupy
that.
about 90% of PG County.
I did not say that.
You insinuated.
I did not. I just told you what I read.
I know. I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying that's probably it. 1927, Bureau Standards began testing the use of radio navigation to assist pilots in bad weather.
Cool.
Wow, a lot of stuff happened at that airport. Next time we go up there, let's go by.
Okay. We're going to buy an airport?
We might. We win a
You said
lottery.
let's go buy it. You did?
Go visit it.
Oh, okay. I sent you later. And that the raccoons are breaking into the cyber dogs because they literally look like dumpsters.
They do.
They do. That's funny.
There is no uglier vehicle on the planet.
Nope.
What
There is
the hell
not.
is he thinking with that design? Let me make something that looks like, ugh.
Chuck,
Yeah.
that design, I think, proves beyond a shadow of a doubt that he wasn't thinking.
Yeah. He was hot.
You put an Aztec.
Like we see him on his radio show when he gets stoned while he's on there. It's
He
pretty
looked-
funny.
He saw an Aztec. He was like, I think I could make something uglier than that.
And
Hold my beer.
that thing makes the Aztec look really good.
Yeah, it does.
It really does.
I love the Aztec until I wrote one.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
my friend had one. She
You know that bar they had in the middle of the window? Yeah, that was right in the
Yeah.
middle of the mirror, rear view mirror. It's like
That's
the
funny.
mirror was worthless because you couldn't see a damn thing behind you.
Right. That makes sense. That's funny. Where did I do it? There it is. Anyway, enough of Cybertrucks because damn, that thing's ugly. It's just ugly. All right, kids, what happened at the last race? Pocono.
wait on.
Durst.
Pocono?
Pocono.
First of all,
It rained.
Kyle Busch didn't stay off my lawn. He went right through my damn lawn.
Yep. And then Kyle Busch later in the race got trashed by Bubba after the race. No, that was this race.
Kyle Busch.
No, Kyle Busch. No, Bubba and who?
Bubba didn't wreck anybody.
Oh, that was last week. Sorry, I'm on the wrong week. Kyle Busch wrecked himself.
No, Corey LaJoy did it. And
That's-
they even admitted it, they did it, and NASCAR said they're not going to fine him.
He was on the radio. He said he got what he deserved.
Why I was saying that's what I was trying to talk about earlier
Yeah.
when you rudely interrupted me.
He got what he deserved.
Yeah, he got it back.
That was a
Kyle
quote
Busch
that I
has
heard.
probably used him up
No,
over
no,
the years.
no. Corey LaJoy
I mean, Corey's
admitted
Yeah.
that he did it,
right.
but they're not going to fine him.
It's because Kyle Busch used him up.
Why?
Anyway.
Anyway.
So it was a great week at Pocono. As Lisa mentioned, Ryan Blaney won. He's our driver, all three of our driver. Means Durst will be spending more money on Big Mama.
Yep.
Well, give me an estimate of how many cars you got in that room now.
Oh,
Just a guess.
Total cars,
Yeah,
autographed and everything.
all of them.
All of them.
All of
450.
Is that all?
Well,
I was gonna say 1,000.
Those are the ones I have in my room. Now you didn't.
Okay, how many total?
Total? Yeah, I don't know, man. I couldn't even estimate that.
You're supposed to ask people that.
He's got 1,000 cars.
There's
You're not supposed to ask people.
Why?
It's like asking women how much they weigh or how many purses.
No, it's not guys.
How many purses they have.
No. For guys, I got 1,000 cars. See, you don't get the guy thing.
No.
What you think is, don't talk about that. Guys are like, oh, that's cool.
And then,
Yeah.
Dirk,
So,
how many cars do you have? What do you say?
more power.
Huh?
Well, I have an autograph car of Ryan Blaney for every race that he's won.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Well, that's
12.
12. Plus
Plus
You
his
did-
championship car.
have his truck
You
and
get
his.
that one yet, though, right?
Do you have his Kez truck and his Xfinity?
Yes, I have those. And
I figured.
Then
Do you you didn't get your championship car yet, did you?
no, I'm
Ours
still
didn't
waiting for
come
it.
yet. Yeah, ours didn't.
All right.
Yeah.
So what else?
I just my what did he win last year? Talladega.
Yeah.
That one's on the way. I just got notification that was shipped. So
Ooh, my Bubba
So-
Grimace car is on the way.
I'm far out.
Just a little one. It was so cute. It's purple. Remember when he had Grimace on his car?
We've got another purple Bubba car.
It wasn't Grimace though.
I know. We have another purple Bubba car.
Okay,
yeah,
Kind of funny seeing that purple Bubba.
say it 3 times fast.
Purple Bubba car, purple Bubba car, purple bugger, purple car. See?
total cars. I've got every autographed version of every car that he's driven. Every version. Of
Hello, Fred Flintstone. Harold, did you fall asleep over there, man? He's talking. Wait, Fred Flintstone?
What?
What? Who? What? Fred Flintstone? Why are we talking about Fred Flintstone?
Who said Flintstone?
Oh, I thought you all did.
You
Says
did.
Hello, all.
You just said Fred
I
Flintstone.
thought one of y'all had said that. Never mind.
Do you have a Tuma?
No, I thought Durst said he had a car that had that.
What?
Oh, I wish. I love Flintstones.
He that was on a car though. For some reason, I'm thinking it was one of the Hendrick cars. So anyway, anything anybody else wants to talk about with Pocono?
Blaney won.
Did anything else matter?
Blaney
No.
won.
That backstretch is ridiculous.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love that.
They were showing all the worst accidents that have happened there over the years.
Oh, I know. Those are some nasty hits, weren't they? Woo!
Jeff Gordon's and Jimmy Johnson's.
Oh, man.
You lose your brake going down the backstretch, you're hosed.
Yeah, who was that hit the inside wall before they made the inside wall padded?
Oh, right.
Just crushed his car, man. That was
Yeah, I can't
awful,
remember who
man.
that was. Yeah, that was something else. All righty.
I love that race, man.
I know you do. I don't get it. I was like, every time they exited turn 1, I could take a nap until they hit turn 2.
I love it.
You know what I mean? I mean, like a lap time there is like 1:19, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's pretty.
That's not
interesting.
fast.
It's pretty interesting. I love that when Denny was out in the lead, he was trying to get a 20-second lead to prevent everybody behind him from pitting after stage 2.
Yep.
That is pretty awesome. I hate
He
Denny,
tried.
but that was pretty awesome, actually.
Yeah, he had a fast car then. Fortunately, he didn't later. Actually, the best thing that ever happened to Blaney was, who was it in second place holding Denny up in third. He did a fantastic job. They drifted back over 2 seconds back before
Byron? Is it Byron?
Yeah, Byron.
before Denny got around him. So Blaney had plenty of time to hold that lead. For a while, he'd back off and save his tires, and then he'd catch up. Then Blaney would go, nope, that's not going to happen. He'd pull forward again.
You know what the best news of the weekend was?
Hmm?
Blaney didn't run out of gas going around the
Oh,
last.
my
I know.
God.
I don't think he's going to let that happen again.
I said I'm never going to forget that anymore. We'll forget Newman missing the championship in half a second.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that still burns my bottom.
I love coming around turn 3 that on the wall says turn 4 ?
Yeah. You guys see my post here? Wrecking turn 4.
Yeah.
That would be hard
That-
to do. It would be very hard.
Yep. So anyway, the next race coming up is quite a doozy as well. I'm sure the Penske boys will be looking for a win there.
Yeah.
They're going to
We're
Indianapolis.
not on the road course anymore.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
They're back on the oval.
On to the oval. Yay.
And then they're not throwing any races for 2 minutes.
After that.
After that,
Yeah, the freaking Olympics.
it's not called the freaking Olympics. It's just called the Olympics.
I call it freaking Olympics.
Okay.
They used to be fun to watch, but anywho, so yeah, so we got a 2 break from NASCAR after this. I don't know what the hell we'll talk about the last one. Hey, Dershie, you'll have to come with 3 questions.
Boo. All right.
You
Well,
don't
we're
sound
going to be
happy.
gone next week, so that'll take care of one of the 2.
Oh, right. Next week we will not be on the air. We have to remind people of
Oh
that
yeah,
next
I
show
have something
too.
to do.
Don't both of you have something to do?
Mm-hmm.
Thought you did.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
going to be in Tennessee.
Right on.
I'm gonna be in Greensboro.
So
Yeah.
Roger Penske owns the Indianapolis Speedway.
Yep.
He'll be a great, what's the word? Not when you own it, but when you conservator, so to speak.
Conservator.
Okay, he'll be a great conservator of the track. There's another word, but that'll suffice as well. It's in good hands with him. You know, he'll make it better and better. He's got billions, for God's sake, and he's almost 90 years old. Amazing dude. So, who's going to win the race? Who's going to win that? at Indy.
Austin said it. Because
Quite
his dad's in
possible.
charge.
Quite possible.
The way things have been going lately, I tell you, so it's probably going to be
Joey.
Hendrick
Joey
car
won
or
a race?
Penske car.
Last
Yes.
week.
Joey won last week?
Mhm.
No, he didn't.
Didn't Joey win last week, Dersh?
I bet you money Joey didn't win last week. You know why I know
And
that?
Last
that
week.
before Blaney. What?
Alex Bowman.
Oh, right. Okay.
Bowman
2
won,
weeks
yeah,
ago
it
then.
was 2 weeks ago, yeah.
Right. So 2 weeks ago. Yeah, Joey's in. All three of the Hendrick cars are in the playoffs.
Hey, Darsh. I won $54 $6 bet because I bet that a Ford would win on Pocono.
I saw that. That's awesome.
I know. I was like, that was just random.
Fords haven't won there in a long time, right?
That's why I bet.
That's
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
Toyota's been
$6.
dominating there
$6.
recently.
Right.
That's
Good
awesome.
job. Good job. So who's been winning there lately? I haven't pulled up
Was it
the
Indy?
prior
Toyotas.
races.
Last
I'm
year
sick.
at Indy or at
At Indy.
At Indy.
At Indy, I
And,
don't know.
last year at Pocono, the Toyotas dominated, but this
Yeah.
year weren't as good. Ford was better.
Yeah.
Let's talk about stuff. Sponsors and all that stuff. Panini America. Panini bread?
Panini
Isn't Panini
What?
Isn't Panini a bread?
No.
No, they're the world's largest sports and entertainment collectible
no, that's
company.
Panera.
Oh, that's what I was thinking of.
They're a
And
Panini.
official trading cards. They are sponsoring Josh Berry.
I
What?
hate those Panini trading cards. They're just, I
What?
can't believe anybody buys
Panini.
those things.
I know. Sound like the bread.
No, that's
Panini trading cards
Panera.
are they're nasty. They're terrible. I hate them.
Trading cards?
Uh-huh.
Oh, really? Not good?
Have you ever seen one?
Mm-mm.
No, they're trying to be cute and fancy or whatever.
Trendy. Yeah.
But they got
Mm.
like all these 3D crap on them, and it's
Right.
They got schemes.
Hmm.
Yeah.
watermarks and all kind of crap.
Hmm.
Yeah. They have all these different like schemes.
Yeah, they're terrible.
Interesting. Daniel Suarez to race in NASCAR Brazil Series.
Cool. I didn't even know there was a NASCAR.
When is that going to happen? I guess it's after our NASCAR season.
Maybe they do it
Maybe it's
on the break.
Maybe it's during the 2 weeks off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the weekend of August 2nd through 4th.
So there you go. Your rabbit.
That's pretty cool. He's our Mr. South America International guy. He's perfect for the job.
Mexico is not part of South America.
I know, but they have a lot of commonalities, language, et cetera, et cetera. Except Brazil, of course, they speak Portuguese, so forget
So
that.
that messes up your whole theory.
It did. He wants. Oh, he's already engaged or married. His wife wants to go.
It's engaged.
His fiance wants to go to Brazil.
How do you know?
I'm betting they go to the beach or whatever.
What, you can't go to the beach here?
Damn, gorgeous. Brazil.
Yeah.
Seen the pictures
Yeah?
or
No.
video? Hi.
Huh.
The weekend of August 10th and 11th, NASCAR will be in Richmond. They're going to give teams tire options.
Yeah, they don't have the whatever tires.
The softer one and the harder tire.
Yeah. They call it something now. I forget what they call it.
The standard one is called Prime, and the other one will be called Option 1.
Okay.
What an original name! Option 1.
What if they pay somebody to think of
One Prime, one option. Okay. So anyway, it'll be like Indy, where you've got different things.
Well-
Different things.
Did they try that once before and didn't really work out well?
I don't remember.
I think they did that one time before. I can't remember what race it was.
Hey, Dersh, I got something for your grandkids on here. NASCAR and Disney are releasing a co-branded playset for the Cars guy.
Cool.
It's like a little Hot Wheels
Oh,
kind of looking
cool.
thing.
Very cool.
What time is it? Oh,
Okay,
we only got
fun.
3 minutes. How fast can you post this? It's pretty cool looking. I'll send it to you. There. Pretty cool looking. You got a number 3 and it's got a number 95. Was Blaney no, Blaney wasn't 95, right?
No.
That was the main car.
Right. They should have made
Yes.
Blaney the main
He wasn't
car.
in the first movie.
I'm kidding. Did you post it?
I'm about to put it on screen.
Yeah. Hey, did you ever post our link?
I will in a second. That thing's pretty cool.
I know. That's why I said to post it because it's neat.
Yeah, I'll put it in the list. and
Put it-
stuff,
Yeah, put it
but
in there.
it's coming up behind your
Where
head
is
right
it?
now.
I don't see it. There it is. Check this out, Lisa.
What?
Hit your live button on the show.
I
on
see
YouTube.
it.
You see?
Yeah, it's cute.
Isn't that neat?
Yeah.
If I was a little kid, I'd want to have one of
You
those.
are a little
heck.
kid,
I want one.
right?
Yeah. Durst will put it in with everything else he's got
Is
for
that
car
right?
stuff.
That is awesome.
Isn't that cute, though?
Lightning McQueen. That's the car's name.
Ah, that's right.
I love it.
Hey, you got to find an excuse to get one for a grandkid.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm going to keep it over here so when they come play
Yeah.
here,
Well, of course.
Right, exactly. See, that's what you do. That way you can protect it. That's your
Is
theory.
that why my grandpa made my
It is 7:59, ladies and gentlemen. Durst, post that link, and I'm gonna start thinking about wrapping this up. I guess. Got anything else on topics, Lisa?
No.
Okay. No. Say it more emphatically.
No. Shut up.
All right, y'all. It's about time to get on out of here. It's good to see Fred Flintstone and Daniel Barry, and of course Daryl, who disappeared. He must have to go to bed or something.
Who?
Daryl.
Oh, maybe.
He was on the show at the beginning, but then he was
Maybe
gone.
he went bathroom.
Maybe.
Hmm.
If I was him, I would have been watching Jeopardy.
I don't know.
Anyway, there's Daryl. Good night, you guys. We will be back same time, same bat channel. I'm hoping Durst gets that link. There it is. Oh, that's Jay. There's Jayski. I meant for the show.
Jeez, you're bossy around here.
Oh yeah, I get such a headache.
Are you saying I'm a headache, Chuck? Is that what you're saying?
All right, you guys. Durst is going to work on that link, and hopefully it'll be up before we go. But it doesn't matter because I posted the links to the right side of politics all over my timeline. So if you follow me anywhere, you can see it. It's my last post, just about.
I'm not watching.
I know you're not.
Nuh-uh.
What are you going to be doing?
What was I watching last week?
Eating
Wanna
trash and watching rubbish.
finish? Yeah. I forget what rubbish
Thank
I
you,
was
Durst.
watching last week, but I'm going
There-
to watch the rest of it.
Down at the bottom is the link to the right side of politics.
And only the right side of politics.
So help you God. All right. Same bat time, same bat channel. We're out of here. Say goodnight, Lisa. What else you got to say? Okay.
And good night.
Threw you off, didn't I? Hey, Dershie, what do you have to add?
Accomplish staff my lawn! Good night, Chuck.
It's wet. And good night.
Love you guys.
Love you guys.
Thanks,
Goodbye.
Durst.
See you in 2 weeks.
Bye.
She says see you in 2 weeks.
Okay.
We're out, right?